Okay, so this morning I was watching. I'm not watching. I was like not up yet, but the Today Show was on, and they were interviewing the lawyers for the armorer from the movie Rust, and it ended up being really interesting. Savannah Guthrie really went after them. She went full lawyer mode because I do believe she used to be a lawyer, and she was really asking them questions because they were putting forth or trying to put forth an idea, float an idea that somebody snuck a live round into the box of dummy rounds, making it not, Gutierrez-Reed's fault. Which, if that was the case, it would also not make it the assistant director's fault if they all look like dummy rounds, which you're supposed to know the difference probably. But the idea is, if they were saying, oh, maybe the people who had walked off the set were trying to sabotage the set, which I don't think so, but I had floated the idea in my own head that it was a hit because I like to go full conspiracy theory. Now, there's a conspiracy to be had. I'm not going to say it, but people can sometimes want somebody to be killed and do things like this that would kill a person. There are people who think that other on-set accidents were a hit. So that interview was really good. Like I said, Savannah, this is why I get so upset with the Today Show, because I know when people like Savannah want to do their job, they can do a very good job. They can really ask the right questions and, double down on everything, really grind down on the thing and get the truth out of people if they want to. So I'll put that up here. But to me, this is such a TV movie. It's not going to be a TV movie someday. This whole thing, and it's amazing because there's so many ways it's wrong. Everything Alec Baldwin's been doing publicly is just making him look so much worse. I mean, he has advisors, he's not listening, so something went on, it wasn't right, something bad happened, and it wasn't an innocent accident. Even if people were super negligent, it wasn't a hit or it wasn't purposeful, it's still really, really wrong, because you shouldn't be that negligent. All those people shouldn't be that negligent. So, I mean, maybe years later people will really say what happened, but for now, the way it comes out, it just gets like a little bit more confusing and stuff like that. And of course, the lawyers are trying to make doubt in her case, but still, it is a possibility. And you have to think that way when somebody's shot with a gun. You have to think, could there be an actual nefarious reason why this happened? And these people aren't all just stupid, and they're not all just negligent and careless making a film. Was there some reason somebody would have wanted to kill that woman? She was an investigative reporter. Previously, it's entirely possible that someone wouldn't want someone like that around, or somebody would want to get revenge on someone like that. You have to look into her whole background. You have to look into the husband's background. You have to look into everybody's background before you can even say, oh, this was just negligent situation, because somebody was killed. Somebody was killed. Could have been murder if somebody purposefully put a live round in there with the dummy rounds. Everybody still should have checked, though, so nobody's cleared of any blame, because the fact is, from all the stuff I read before, I think you're supposed to be able to tell somehow. I don't know, but this is why I want to hear from people who do this all the time. We've heard here and there from people who've been armorers before. We've heard from people. I want to hear from people who know guns. I want to hear from people who've done these things on the set. That's why. So just hearing from these people that this got messed up and that got messed up, and whose fault is it? Like I said yesterday, it seemed like the AD was saying once the armorer tells him it's clear, he just says clear. Like he just says cold gun without checking himself. Like that's how he's always done it, which is probably also wrong. But I don't know, because I don't know what the rules are. And like I said, these people, some people need rules to do the right thing, and then they still break them. But we'll see what happens next.